two more notes for you. This legend has legs. So, in the 1960s, Margaret Goldberg corresponded with the then owner of the second halfway house, who was Jens Jensen, to ask if he was interested in preserving it. She also wrote to the provincial deputy in regards to the building's history, and wondered if the province wanted to make it a historical site. Jen Jensen offered to sell the site to the province for $1,000, but it was unclear whether he owned it or whether it was in the railway right-of-way or the Portage Road right-of-way, because it was 10 paces in front of the railway and 16 paces in front of the road. The property, we got a legal description here, so we can continue to hunt for this. But the province confirmed that Mr. Jensen had title to everything except the railway right-of-way. The province responded that they felt the effort to preserve the site should be a local effort. And in 1963, the second halfway house burned down when the railway was burning railway ties on the right-of-way and the fire escaped. In Margaret's notes, she says this was the oldest building in the region between North Vancouver and Lillooet. Today there are no remains, and the story is so far gone now that we don't actually know the physical location. So that's what we'll be seeking in the next year. So if any of you know someone that remembers before 1963 where the second halfway house was, we would love to talk to them.
Wow.
And then in 2011, I tell you, the story goes on and on. So in 2011, the late Joe Antonelli visited us, and he also had sent us some letters about different things that he remembered. Well, he remembered a time working in road construction on the Portage Road, many years before the road was paved. This is what he writes. We were working on that road one summer day with our dump trucks, and it was lunchtime. So we parked our trucks off the road at the site where the halfway house used to be. There was a cedar tree off the side of the road, maybe 12 inches in diameter, and a nice little spring gurgled at the bottom of that tree. And the halfway house people had made a nice pool about 4 feet in diameter for watering horses. Also, a nail in the tree hung an old tin dipper so that thirsty passerbys could take a drink. So we chose this place to stop for lunch. Henry Menzel was running a grader, so he took advantage of the trucks being off the road to continue grading. Neil Collins, Howie Myers, and myself were sitting on the edge of the road, eating lunch, when Henry went by with the grader. A minute later, an American tourist stopped his car to ask us how much farther it was to Darcy. All of a sudden, he jumped out of his car and he picked up a $20 gold coin in nearly perfect condition. The grader had just uncovered it. The tourist and all of us looked to see if there were any more coins, but no luck. Later on, when he talked to us in person, he said that not a lot of work got done the rest of that day as they all continued searching the ditches up and down the Portage Road. So that concludes the legend of Tom Poole. Thank you for coming. I know the archive stuff can be dry, but when you work in museums, this is very exciting stuff. And find some new information about the Tom Poole murder. So, join us again next year.
Very good.